Hey guys, just wanted to do an update on the weekly stock market. It's been a wild week and lots of things are starting to change. Let's start off with the SP 500. On the 4-hour, it looks like we have formed a ascending broadening formation, and within this pattern we have possibly created another pattern called the partial rise, where you rise and don't go all the way to the top. You could argue that it did touch here, but that's why I'm saying this is a possible partial rise. You fail to touch the top line and come back down and break below. If you have a candle break below the bottom support line, then it's confirmed. Let's switch over to the daily. It was showing daily bearish divergence on the RSI and the MACD, and it's playing out. Don't know how much further this would go, but it looks like it found some support here back from December 9th, but it's not that strong of a support, so we'll have to see. I think it's gonna go down. Let's switch over to the weekly time frame on the S&P 500. Again, bearish divergence on the MACD with negative momentum in the midst of starting. We haven't seen negative momentum since May 11th of 2020. Oh wait, sorry, November 2nd of 2020. Let's switch over to the S5TH, the S&P 500 stocks above the 200-day moving average. This none of these supports held. This support line here was the previous top before falling, also didn't hold. Looks like we're coming down to fill this gap here, maybe even fill this gap. Nothing much on the RSI and the MACD, close to being oversold on the RSI. Let's switch over to the weekly. Same type of look. You can see historically we reach up to these levels, we don't hold for very long, and we start coming down. The MACD negative momentum just started, so let's see how far this thing will go. Let's switch over to the BKX. It's something I've been tracking pretty closely, and on the 4-hour we came down to fill this gap, and now it looks like we're gonna start regarding the bottom of the gap as resistance. Let's switch over to the daily. You can see historically we have failed around these levels before. Last time we were up here, head and shoulders pattern, and dumped. This time around, we came back up just to test the shoulder area, and we're dumping. Looks like we're heading down to this local support here. Doesn't look like a very strong support, but we might have a little pit stop here before running down some more. If we do pivot here, find support and pivot here, we could be creating some hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. RSI and the MACD. So we'll see. Let's switch over to the weekly. The big daddy bearish Gartley pattern that has formed here for the BKX, it's looking to play out very nicely. Bearish divergence on the RSI and the MACD, with negative momentum coming. One thing to note here is the 200-day moving average is right at this local support resistance. So we'll see if that holds next week. This is the weekly chart, so it takes a longer time to play out. If this doesn't hold, which I don't know if it will, if it doesn't hold, it's going to be pretty bad for the banks these coming months and weeks. So keep an eye out. I'm very excited for this. Let's switch over to the DXY. Still haven't broken out yet, but it looks like it's going to, with all the bearish stuff that's going on across the markets. We've been here at these levels before, so I'm not surprised that we're seeing some support. But last time we were here was also another falling wedge that we've broken out of. So again, double bottom, double falling wedge with bullish divergence on the RSI and the MACD. This is the weekly time frame, so we just have to wait and see what happens. That's pretty much it for right now. I'll probably make another video on the individual stock picks that I did before the weekend. Later.